Hard work pay off. Hello everyone. My name is Navin Joshi and today we are in a very energetic room. ऐसी एनर्जी जो मुझे भी फील हो रही है. और after 20 years of teaching, I have never feel such kind of energy. और this session is again very important for all the parents, all the aspirants. पूरे लास्ट तक देखना है और एक एक चीज को समझना है. Because we are going to decode the minds of toppers. Join me to welcome toppers of JEE 2023. So, this session ये एक फॉर्मल सेशन सा रखते हैं जिसमें हम ये कोशिश करेंगे कि इन बच्चों से समझें कि कैसे जेई में 300 आउट ऑफ 300 का स्कोर या 300 आउट ऑफ 290 का स्कोर इन बच्चों ने अचीव किया. व्हाट आर द चैलेंजेस, क्या प्रॉब्लम्स आई और कैसे अपने आप को मोटिवेट किया थ्रू आउट द ईयर. तो मैं बहुत सारे पार्ट्स में इस कॉन्वर्सेशन को लेके जाऊंगा सो दैट हम डिकोड कर पाएं टॉपर्स के ब्रेन, सो दैट हम समझ पाएं कि प्रिपरेशन के टाइम में किस टाइप के चैलेंजेस इनको आए थे जो आपको भी आते हैं और आपको लगता है कि सिर्फ हमें ये प्रॉब्लम्स आते हैं. तो आज आपको पता चलेगा कि जो जो प्रॉब्लम्स आप फेस करते हो ये भी फेस करते हैं. तो मैं ये चाहता हूं कि इनके उस सॉल्यूशन को हम समझें और इनकी उस प्रिपरेशन की जर्नी में होने वाले हर एक पेन और उस पेन को कैसे आउटकम इन्होंने किया उस पाथ को समझें. तो इस सेशन के बाद बहुत सारी इंपॉर्टेंट इंफॉर्मेशन, बहुत सारी ऐसी छोटी छोटी चीजें जिसे हम कभी नजरअंदाज करते हैं लेकिन वो बहुत काम की होती है, वो समझ पाएं और सीख पाएं. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट दिस सेशन. आई एम गोइंग टू कंडक्ट दिस सेशन इनटू 3 पार्ट. फर्स्ट इज for all those students who are right now in class 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and dreaming to go to AI. The second part for all those students who are preparing for JEE Main. And the third and last part is for the students who are preparing for JEE Advanced. तो कुछ टिप्स निकालने की कोशिश करूंगा कि इन बच्चों से हर वो इंफॉर्मेशन आप तक पहुंचा पाऊं जो आपको आज जरूरत है. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम द पर्सन सिटिंग टू नेक्स्ट टू मी. वेंकट थोड़ा कम बोलता है, शर्मीला है और आवाज भी कम है, बट आज बोलेगा मुझे इसलिए ये बताया. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद वेंकट. ही इज द टॉपर ऑफ जेईई मेन 2023 सेशन 2. अभी एग्जाम हुए थे ना अप्रैल में, सबने दिए 300 आउट ऑफ 300. यही है, देख लो यार इसकी शक्ल. कैसे 300 आउट ऑफ 300 लाया पहले ये समझेंगे, क्या प्रॉब्लम्स आई इसकी लाइफ में ये समझेंगे, हाउ ही हैंडल ऑल दोज प्रॉब्लम्स. थोड़ी हिंदी खराब है उसने मुझे कहा, लेकिन जब बोला तो बहुत साफ साफ बोला. बट कोशिश करेंगे हिंदी इंग्लिश दोनों में कॉन्वर्सेशन रखें. और ये इंग्लिश में बोलोगे शायद, हिंदी भी बहुत अच्छी बोलते हो वैसे, बट फिर तो कोशिश करेंगे ये सारी चीज़ें समझना कि कैसे इसकी प्रिपरेशन रही और क्या क्या इसमें प्रॉब्लम्स फेस की जो सारे बच्चे करते हैं और जो ये भी करता है. अभी थोड़ा डरा हुआ है, 5-10 मिनट में बहुत नॉर्मल हो जाएगा. और अभी थोड़ी देर पहले जब इंटरव्यू नहीं हो रहा था तो बहुत आराम से बात भी कर रहा था. तो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन. सो वेंकट, फ्रॉम विच क्लास यू स्टार्ट योर प्रिपरेशन?
Class 8.
Class 8. And what is your score in JEE Main? First question. Now already I have disclosed, but I want to listen from your
300.
300 out of 300. 10% mark. एक भी गलत. So my first question is, when you appear for JEE Main, this is a 3 hours exam, right? So on that 3 hours, if you have 75 questions and you have done all 75 questions correct, right? So how you manage the time, number one. Number two, when you are going to appear for your test, generally the test, there are a lot of tests going on in Sri Chaitanya. I have seen the paper, the difficulty level and everything. And during the test also, have you scored the full marks or that day was the lucky day for you?
I haven't scored full marks many times in internal exams. So in the actual exam, if we be a little bit more focused and concentrated, we can manage the time very well. In order to avoid mistakes,
I have listened a lot of talker, everyone saying, just before this I was also discussing with Aviram. He also mentioned that we need to be more focused, right? So how we define this more focused time so that your juniors can understand that more focused? Because every interview will listen that we need to be more focused, right? But generally, as a student, as a child, you are also gone through that particular phase. So can we decode the word focus?
You have to stay calm and concentrated without getting tensed.
Great. And how you become calm and concentrated without getting any stress? How you have achieved that particular thing? Have you trained your brain, or have your parents told you, or your teachers motivate you, or you have seen your seniors? So what is the secret behind that particular calm and concentration?
My parents and our teachers also trained us a lot, and it mainly comes through practice. Prepared many exams.
Great. So this is a very important information. When we are saying that we need to be very focused, we need to be very calm, but the point is that to get that calmness, to get that focus, we need to appear lot many mock tests. So let me ask one thing. From session 1 exam to session 2 exam, how many mock tests we have appeared?
6 to 7 mock tests.
6 to 7 mock tests. In institute or through online?
In institute.
Okay. And in home, when you are preparing, you are also appear for the questions and how you revise that particular entire subject of physics, chemistry, and maths.
Use short notes.
And all the short notes are prepared by you itself, or have you taken some short notes from somebody else?
I prepared them from our class notes.
Great. So I have heard many times that very good notes help you a lot, and the notes must be prepared by yourself. जैसा कि अभी वेंकट ने बताया, बहुत अच्छी बात है. वो क्या है कि there is a notebook of your school जो आपके टीचर्स पढ़ाते हैं. From that notebook, he has also prepared a short notes which help him to prepare the final revision, right?
Yes.
Right? So Aviram, now it's your turn. So tell me one thing. How you appear for the mock test, and what is your score in JEE Main 1 and 2? That also I want to know.
I do very well in mock test. I do a bit average.
मॉक टेस्ट में डर लगता है
थोड़ा सा
हैं? तो मॉक टेस्ट जब खराब होता है जनरली क्या होता है, द स्टूडेंट व्हेन वी सी द स्टूडेंट, मैंने एक मॉक टेस्ट दिया 300 का एंड माय स्कोर इज 100, राइट? सो आई गेट डीमोटिवेटेड कि यार स्कोर तो 100 ही है, अब क्या करें, होगा नहीं होगा. सेम काइंड ऑफ फीलिंग आई बी ऑनेस्ट. I do. How you handle that feeling? Because this is very important. Because as a student, when we are in the class 11, there is a lot of subject in physics, chemistry, and the chapters are very big. There are a lot of backlog is also there. And when we see people like him who scored 300 out of 300, then we get demotivated that I am scoring 100 marks. So how to handle that feeling? Exactly. That particular feeling, how to handle, how you handle it. I want to understand, I want to learn also.
if not this mock test, there will be another. We can proceed. We can.
And what is your marks in the mock test?
Around 260.
And 260 is low marks. Have you ever scored below 150 or below 200? Have you ever scored that in mock test? No. From first mock test, he was scoring above 200, right? So let me ask the same question to Tushar. Anyone in this frame have scored less than 100 marks out of 300 in any mock test? I have seen the question paper of Sri Chaitanya when they are in the class 11. The level of mock test is really very good. So have you ever scored less than 100 marks? Srikanth, champion, topper of Olympiad? No? Any one of you? Anyone, any exam score less than 150 marks?
Might be in the online which I didn't remember now. Might
Okay.
be.
So when you score low marks, let's say 150, 160, so how you handle that particular pressure?
It's the same way. We have one more exam. I will show them.
So great. So this is the one very important question for all the students as well as parents, that how to handle the low marks. So all the students are topper and one of the best brain of our country. So the simple answer is there is one more mock test, right? So we prepared for another mock test. We understand our errors and we work on the errors, right? So let me ask one more question from Srikanth. He was a bit shy guy, but let's try. So how you prepare your physics note. I am specifically asking you for physics question because you are physics champion, I know. Whether you are not agreeing on that, because to qualify for the Olympiad is really difficult thing. But still, let me ask you one thing: how you handle the entire physics syllabus, how you wind up the entire physics syllabus, and what you want to say to your juniors, which really help to all the students.
I like the subject.
You like the subject. It's a very simple answer. If you like the subject, you don't need any ज्ञान. He was saying like that. है ना कि अगर यार मेरे को सब्जेक्ट पसंद है and I love the subject, तो I don't need any ज्ञान, मुझे मजा आएगा पढ़ने. And you spend lot of time in physics. How many hours you spend? What is your self study hours? एक बड़ा crucial question है. मैंने पहले इनको कहा था पूछूंगा नहीं, but I am going to ask this question. What is your total hours you spend at home in study?
Actually, I'm a hostler. The college compels me to leave for 6:30
So एक information है. They are the hostel students in Sri Chaitanya, और ये 6:30 से start होते हैं, 10:30 तक पढ़ाई करते हैं, right? And I have seen one basic problems from many students, that when they open the book, they generally feel tired, right? So have you ever feel the same feeling? कभी tired हुआ था?
Tired. If you feel tired, you should means no use of reading again and again. No.
Again and again means you are going to change the subjects.
Just first try changing the subject, and then otherwise just stop reading, and after half a day you can try again to read the subject.
Great. And you?
I mean, if you are really feeling tired or sleepy, then probably you should take a rest for maybe half an hour or 1 hour, and then you might get the energy required for studying.
And one more thing which I have seen among the students, that when they start reading, and just after 30 minutes, they used to close the subject, or they used to close the books. And generally I have seen the student, maximum students spend lot of time, and at the end of that particular time, they feel that the things which they gain is very less.
It might happen sometimes when the topic is tricky. Whenever you read for a long time, you might feel like you forgot something. So it is better to write short notes and go through it again and again before taking another mock test or whatever it is.
So you have prepared two type of notes. One is the large note in your classroom, and second is the short note from that particular classroom.
Yes.
Two notes. All of you have prepared two notes. All of you have.
Yes.
Right? No, you have not prepared. But maximum students have prepared a short notes, and that short notes help you for the final revision. You know? And second, one more question I want to ask from you. How you handle the backlog? Because I have seen when the students are in the 5th chapter, they generally forget the first 3 chapters, right? So what is the time balance when you are in the 5th chapter, you are going to read that 5th chapter and again come back to 1st and 4th? How you manage to handle all these chapters simultaneously?
First of all, when you are currently going to 5th chapter, take some time out and try to make short notes of the chapters before the first revision.
Only short notes for revision work.
Yes.
And you are planning to do that. That I have to revise the short note for first 3 chapters like this.
Yes.
So that you can carry all these 5 chapters. So backlog you are going to handle like this, or any other trick?
It's the best possible technique, I think. Mostly it will take less time to revise again and again.
Okay. Great. Anyone can answer this more better way how to handle the backlogs? Venkat, you want to say something? Venkat से जब तक पूछेंगे नहीं ये बोलेगा नहीं. तो backlog is a very important thing, and backlog is a main problem for maximum students. So if you are dealing with almost 40 chapters and you are in the 38th chapter, it is very difficult to handle all these 35 chapters along with that. So let's understand how to handle the backlog. Yes, sir.
The week one day it's better to revise few chapters for sections, and next week other chapters you can revise in the future.
Can you elaborate this? Let's say you just give me 1 week timetable. 1 week timetable or 1 day timetable. So in the first, let's say your day starts from 6:30. What is the first step and what is the last step, and how the backlog, current chapter, and the new numerical and the textbook numerical, everything you are going to handle in 1 day.
generally for 5 days out of 6 we do a current chapter, and the 6th day it's better to revise few of the previous topics, and next week again on that day other topics which we haven't revised before.
And constantly you have done this for every week. So what is the preparation difference in class 11th and class 12th?
Class 12 I got more time for revision since most of our topics have been taught in class.
ओके एक चीज मैं आपको बताऊं. So in Sri Chaitanya generally in class 11th when the student are in the class 11th, the class 12 maximum portion are covered in class 11th. Correct me if I am wrong. So in the class 11th itself they cover maximum portion of class 12 so that they can get lot many time for the entire revision of the syllabus. ये एक बहुत यूनिक सी चीज़ है जो मैंने देखी कि आप क्लास 11th में क्लास 12 का 20 या 30% सिलेबस कवर कर लेते हो तो आपको बहुत टाइम मिलता है क्लास 12 में उसको कंप्लीट रिवीजन के लिए, जिसकी वजह से आप कॉन्स्टेंटली टेस्ट देते रहते हो. सो हाउ मेनी टेस्ट ऑल ऑफ यू हैव अपीयर्ड आफ्टर कंप्लीटिंग व्हेन योर सिलेबस इज कंप्लीट? In which month you have completed your class 11th and 12th?
2022 October.
In October you have completed your class 12th. I just want to give you one more information. All these toppers are class 12 studying students, right? They have appeared the class 12 board in 2023 itself, right? So not a single student are dropper. So they have managed their 11, they have managed their 12, they have managed their backlog, they have managed every revision part. So this is a unique thing and there is lot many things to learn from these students. I want to ask many questions, लेकिन मेरे पास टाइम थोड़ा कम है तो थोड़ा एक एक करके भी पूछेंगे. तो my first question, they have completed their syllabus in the month of October, right? So after October and your JEE Main exam is the month of first JEE Mains in the month of
Ending of
January, around about 27th or 26th. Your paper is on?
Mine was on 30th Jan.
On 30th of Jan. So from October to January, how many mock tests you have appeared?
Easily 40.
40 mock tests from October to January with complete revision of the syllabus.
40 is maybe 25.
Okay, so you have done some practice at home also, that's why you told I guess 40, but at least 20-25 tests you have appeared for that.
It's like weekly 2 tests is a must.
And in the month of October when you have completed your class 12 syllabus, are you confident that I am able to understand all the 75 chapters of physics, chemistry and maths? Any favorite subject you have?
The other favorite subject, my difficult subject is physics, and I faced a lot of struggle in that. When the 11th and 12th syllabus was done, then I was least confident in physics. So to get better at physics, you have to get better at concepts. So I used to spend like a lot of time in a certain week trying to understand new concepts, which I used to face difficulty in. It used to take a bit of more time, but still it's worth spending it because at least now I'm more confident on it.
Okay, great. So I want to ask you something. बहुत चुपचाप बैठ ली, सीक्रेट शेयर नहीं करते. So tell me, what is your strategy in the month of December and January? What you have done in the month of December and January, and what is the weak part, means in physics, chemistry and math, which subject is the weakest area?
I think I'm weak in chemistry.
Chemistry which part? Physical, organic, inorganic?
It's inorganic as well as organic.
Both part.
Both.
So inorganic you have completed from NCERT,
Yes, sir.
and all the reactions you have note down, and how you prepare the inorganic chemistry?
You need to revise it many times. You
Revise it from which? Your notes or from NCERT, from your
NCERT.
textbook of Sri Chaitanya or what?
From NCERT. You have to read NCERT many times. Initially, you will feel that nothing is getting into in, and you are forgetting things. Just after 2 or 3 days, you are forgetting things. But when you go through things a lot many times, then slowly you will understand things, and you will acquire all those things.
And you have prepared your detailed notes of inorganic, right? And for organic chemistry, what you have done?
Organic chemistry, you have to revise few mechanisms.
What kind of problem you are facing in organic chemistry?
I don't understand mechanisms and reagents. I don't remember those reagents. So I had to spend more time on reading books and solving problems solving problems helps a lot in uh, helps a lot.
Okay. What is the best part,
Best part
subject
is-
wise?
All three subjects equal.
All three subject are equal. कुछ बच्चे ऐसे भी हैं जो सब में इक्वल है. अच्छा, इक्वल नहीं होते तो इतने फुल मार्क्स आते कैसे वैसे? बट व्हाट इज योर मार्क्स इन सेशन 1? JEE Main session 1?
280.
280. And second?
290.
Once you have get 280 marks, that means you are qualified for JEE Advanced. Why you appear for second exam? But I don't think you are prepared for second exam, right? You are preparing for JEE Advanced. And चलो एग्जाम देना है, दे देते हैं, ऐसा करके चले गए क्या?
I have
So
just a wish
and
to
which subject you lose 10 marks?
5 marks in chemistry and 5 marks in maths.
And you remember that particular question in both chemistry and maths? And these are silly mistakes and what?
Chemistry one question, language. Actually
You are unable to understand the language.
means JEE Main question was actually wrong, but key was not correct like that.
अरे क्वेश्चन ही गलत था. So it is a very good part कि एक क्वेश्चन गलत हुआ, वो क्वेश्चन ही गलत था. So then they changed the key, right?
In JEE Mains it does not. I mean,
No.
many times it does not. So not to concentrate very much on JEE Main, but JEE Advanced
if they ask the correct question, then again you score full marks. Means these are the two questions. It depends on that. Great. So guys, this is a very important information, and I want to continue this information for longer period of time, but we need to cut down the decoding part. My last question for JEE Advanced. So all are topper of JEE Mains. They score full marks. Percentile is 100 percentile. So let me understand in one line what is they are right now doing for JEE Advanced one by one. So let's start with Aviram. What is was doing for JEE Advanced? Aviram, in one line. How you are preparing for JEE Advanced right now?
Lots of mock tests.
Mock test? Lots of mock tests. Fine. Tushar.
I'm concentrating more on my weaker areas and improving them constantly.
How you are focusing on your weaker area? You are reading the theory or you are doing the numerical?
I'm weak at physics, so I'm preferring to learn more and more concepts which are useful.
What is your score in JEE Mains in physics?
In first session, I got 90 marks.
And in second session?
100.
100 marks and your physics is weak. You score full marks in physics. That means you have to score 100 percentile in physics.
This time papers were more.
100 percentile है लेकिन physics weak है. For advanced perspective you are saying.
This time mains papers were more about only formula based.
Okay, in the second session, maximum question are formula and generally mains is formula based. Yes.
Concentrating on weaker areas.
Weaker area. And what are your weaker area?
Not like subject, but some parts of subject.
You can
Some
take this one.
subtopics.
Some part of subject.
Not total subject, but some subtopics.
So you have identified which topic you are weak and you are working on that.
I take some exams. If you write some exams, based on the questions you are losing marks, you can identify the subject, the subtopics in which you are weak, and then do them.
So you are reading theory right now or solving the questions for that particular weaker area section?
First, I'll read theory, and after that, solve problems.
Theory from your notes itself?
Depends. Sometimes from notes, if I don't get enough clarity, then from reference books, from books.
Great. Have you seen any YouTube videos ever?
Not in inter.
No.
In 10th
So
and
एक बहुत यूनिक चीज देखने को क्या मिल रही, इनमें से मैंने इतना YouTube सेशन लिया, किसी ने मुझे पहचाना नहीं एंड दे हैव नेवर सीन ए सिंगल YouTube वीडियो. तो अब बेचारों को टाइम नहीं मिलता है. 6:30 से स्टार्ट हो रहे हैं, 10:30 तक जा रहे हैं, तो आज तक इन्होंने कभी YouTube के वीडियो सेशन देखे ही नहीं. तो दिस इज अगेन वेरी यूनिक फॉर JEE Advanced. One line.
improving speed and accuracy in maths.
Speed and
Accuracy
how you are going to improve the speed?
means practicing notes, questions, and
With
learning
respect to
maths.
time you are practicing or what?
With respect to time.
So in 1 hour, how many questions you are going to solve? You are going to check that. That means you are perfect in concept and you are speeding up the accuracy level as well as the question solving, right?
Yes, I'm weak at maths and I'll not get my ideas much fastly, so I'm improving on it.
Great. Venkat?
Mock tests and time bound practice.
Are you comfortable and confident that you are going to be All India rank 1 in JEE Advanced? So if there is 720 out of 720, that means All India rank 1. And as I remember, nobody was scored full marks in JEE Advanced so far. That means it is a time bound and the accuracy need to be very precise, right? So what is your strategy right now for JEE Advanced?
We try to bring that examination environment and all in study hours. I think it will be a little bit more easier.
Great.
Conceptual clarity and accuracy is very important for the exam.
Fine.
Speed and focus.
Speed and focus.
Conceptual clarity.
Conceptual clarity.
Conceptual clarity and speed.
Both. Conceptual clarity and speed. Great.
Memory base like chemistry, inorganic part, and speed in maths.
You are focusing in both these things.
Yes.
And trying to increase my ease when as soon as I see a new question by trying to improve on my concept.
Great. So I guess मैंने कुछ हद तक तो डिकोड किया है कि बच्चे क्या कर रहे हैं क्या नहीं, and I need at least 2 to 3 hours of session to identify each and every detail of these things. So very soon I'm going to interact with each and every of you and want to get more information for your juniors, for all the aspirants who are preparing for JEE Advanced. Till then, thank you very much for helping your juniors, for helping other students who are preparing for JEE Main. Your suggestions, your strategy will help a lot of students. Thank you very much.